Hello everyone's I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I'm here for Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3 Episode 19 Reunion Part 1. Now I'm just going to let y'all know right now, Basketball Wives will be on hold until tomorrow because your girl is tired. I'm not tired, I'm tired. I had to get up at 3:15 in the morning so I could catch my 6 o'clock flight. I had to go out of town this weekend for a funeral, and the only flight that I can get back was at 6 o'clock in the morning, which means I had to be up at 3 to get there at 4. And then I was mad because once I got to the airport and got my ticket, TSA don't open up to 4:30. Yes, so I'm tired, I'm cranky. I had a layover in Atlanta. I didn't get to Houston till about like 10:30, but I didn't make it home till almost 1 o'clock because people picking me up got lost. Yeah, and then I had to take me a good, beautiful nap. So Basketball Wives is going to be on hold tomorrow. Plus, I'm feeling myself with these braids, but your girl don't know how to handle these braids. I haven't had box braids since 1996, and I was like, 11 years old at the time, but they wasn't this long. So I'm trying to navigate on how to sit down, how, to get the braids out of my way so I can lay down comfortably. Like, how am I going to go to work tomorrow with these braids? Like, look, these braids is heck of a long, but they are so cute. Shout out to my little cousin Jamisha for doing my braids for me. She took like 4 hours and she didn't charge me anything because we family. So next time I visit her, I'm going to be her test subject because she's trying to go to beauty school in a few years. But anyway, that's all about me. But I'm just letting y'all know, Basketball Wives will be up on Monday like it should always be. I don't know why we're switching it to Sunday nights. It seems like when you switch stuff to Sunday nights, that's the end of the show. But that's none of my business. So we're here for Real Housewives of Potomac. So Andy, he decides he's going to take the torch and he's going to start off with shading that Juan's not here because he's coaching. And I'm like, Robin, didn't you catch that he did the quotes? Like, Juan ain't really out here coaching? Because Juan always got an excuse as to why he not there. This year he was coaching. Last year the girls was coming for him. The year before that, I don't really remember because it was like 3 years ago. But Juan say he can't be there. So Juan not going to be there. So Robin going to be by herself. And I'm like, he not a husband anyway. So I guess you can say they common law. I mean, they might as well be married. They, still living in the same house, sleeping in the same bed, having sex and taking care of the kids. They almost married, just not on paper. So, we gotta ask Candace, girl, do you really get recognized like that in the airport? It's like, yes. Everywhere I go, when I'm in Potomac, when I'm in DC, when I'm in Atlanta, when I'm in Vegas, when I'm in Los Angeles, everywhere I go, people know who I am because I'm in the pageants. Haven't you heard? But we hadn't heard of the Miss United States, pageant. We never heard of that. Oh, yeah, that's a small community in the pageant. Yet people know who I am in the airport, even though it's a small community. I'm like, I guess so. That's your lie. You sit with it, that's your tale. I sit on mine. So I don't know how famous she is in the pageant world because I don't know anything about pageants. I couldn't tell you the last person who became Miss Universe, Miss America, Miss USA. I couldn't tell you the last person who won. But anyways, Monique says that she got a lot of, flack for this whole she's an alcoholic. People saying, well, maybe that's why you miss her because you always out here you out here drinking. But Ashley's like, what I said did not ruin her reputation. Like, she was doing that all on her own. It's like, she thinking about, when we was on a girls trip, I didn't have my kids and I didn't have my husband. I was having fun. I was drinking. There's nothing wrong with that. But Ashley, every time we see you, you have a Corona in your hand. So how would you feel if people was calling you an alcoholic? She's like, well, if I was drinking a lot of Corona Lights and I got into an accident, then I would accept that people would be saying that I'm an alcoholic. I'm like, no, you would be deflecting like you always do. Every time somebody asks you something about your life, but what about you? You did this. I'm like, girl, you would not be taking that lightly. You did sit there and go from everybody with like, Monique, she was drinking like 4 or 5 martinis that day she got in the accident. I'm not saying that that's the cause. I'm just saying that she was drinking a lot that day. And she kept on whispering in everybody's ear about it. And made it seem like that girl had a problem. But you always got a Corona in your hand. So Monique wants to set things straight. Look here. It's not that I don't believe in traditional medicine. I just feel that if I can have a natural remedy that does the same thing, why not try that? I take my kids to a doctor because I'm not stupid, and I want to, for the well-being of my children, I want to see what's wrong with them. But if I can do an alternative to medicine, then why not? And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. You don't want too many antibiotics in your system because that starts to wear down on your immune system. My cousin, she was a nurse, and she told me that after taking so many antibiotics, your body doesn't know how to fight off certain things after so long. So if I can take this, remedy to help my kids if they have a sinus infection or something like that, by all means, I'm gonna do that. I wish I had some kind of something I would know about that I got rid of the sinus infection, because that thing took me out for a whole entire week. It started off, I thought I had to get a tooth pulled because it was pain in my tooth. I couldn't even stand up. So I don't see how people be up and about with sinus infections, because your girl right here was laid out under the covers, just face mask, my sleep mask on, for the majority of part of the day. Just getting up was a struggle. But she says, no, I believe in traditional medicine. I just want to, try natural as well. And they get to talk about the naming of her website, Not for Lazy Moms. And the website does sound like this is for the real moms, not y'all lazy moms out there. She says, it's for all moms. And if you take it as being a lazy mom, then maybe you are a lazy mom. But it's in the title, Not for Lazy Moms. How are we supposed to take that? Okay. So Candace says that, when she was having that little meltdown about Chris called her a spoiled diva princess, it wasn't that he just called her that. He told her, don't let this show go to your head because you ain't skit. I was like, okay, I can see why, you was upset about that, because he said you ain't nothing. I can see don't let this, show go to your head, but you telling this girl she ain't skit? Shout out to Sandy in the net. We're in the non-cussers in here. Well, not in here, but y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, you can't be telling me like that, and I'm just gonna be sitting in your face nah, bruh. But she says that's the kind of relationship they have. But Giselle says let her know that, you should try to form some type of relationship with Chris's ex-wife. Because if these kids are going to be in your life, it'll be good if all the parents got along and all the parents were all on one accord, because the kids can sense when something is off. So be good with the wife to make the kids happy, alright? Okay. So, Robin was saying what made her not believe Karen. She was on the phone with Karen. Karen tried to call Giselle. Giselle was out of town, so she called Robin. Robin was listening to her, and she was like, okay, that sounds fishy, but okay. Ron was ear hustling. Juan was ear hustling. It was like, that don't sound right. She know what was going on. She lying. So that got her to think that, well, maybe Karen is lying. How is it that your husband got all these issues going on and you know nothing about it? But I'm like, it could be he didn't want Karen to know so she couldn't be implicated on stuff. Or maybe she just is lying. Like I said before, it's not hurting you, so why do you care? So, and Karen, she gets to breaking down because she's like, I've been going through some stuff. While y'all out here being messy, I'm up here trying to run businesses. Ray got these tax issues. I got 2 sick parents. My mama done passed away. I just buried my daddy. I ain't got time for this. I just needed my friends, and I didn't have my friends there for me. She goes to the back crying. Giselle goes back there to comfort her like, look here. Your parents did a good job with you. They raised you to be the strong woman that you are. But she's like, she tired of being strong. Why she always got to be so strong one all the time? She just want to cry and let this out. I was like, you need to let that anger out, Karen. Just let them tears flow. That's the best thing. Don't let them tears hang in. And sometimes a good cry is all you need. And that's how I feel. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like I always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my video. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.